Hey, Taurus, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your April 2024 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you're new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Taurus. Well, I'm getting a song right away, or I should say the verse of a specific song. I don't know who the singer is or if it's even the title, but the song is If I Had $1 Million. If I had $1 million, and then it goes on, of course, but they're only giving me that verse. So some of you, you're thinking like a millionaire, or you could be reading a book on maybe becoming a millionaire. You may be in that millionaire mindset. Yeah, look at that. You have the tower. So something is crumbling down around here in order for you to rebuild. And I feel like that is your belief system. The tower doesn't always have to be external. And most of the time, it is internal changes and transformations that cause the external to shift in front of us, in front of our very own eyes. Okay, how would you like? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, wow. There's definitely either travel coming in here. Some of you could be moving. I keep getting that song, If I Had $1 Million. So you're definitely, some of you could be millionaires, or that is the goal for you. I do see here that you could be traveling. Maybe you're reaching people on a global level, Taurus. This is big. This is not, a small move or a choice or whatever shattering of belief systems that is happening within you. I feel like it's putting you in that mindset. Look at Queen of Wands, beautiful. It's putting you in that mindset of lack of mentality, which maybe you were in the past, or not believing. You have the King of Cups showing up here along with the Lovers card. So I feel like you may have felt like something was not manifesting, or you may have just felt a lack of belief, and maybe you're wishing that you had $1 million, right? Oh, wow, look at that. There's a wish fulfillment after some mental stress or strain. Now, bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot. Beautiful. I see that there could be some changes around summertime for you, or around June or July, Cancer season. Now, there's big changes coming in now, and I feel like this has to do with your inner world, but that Cancerian energy I'm picking up on, Taurus, could come to final fruition around June. Okay, I just have to mention that. Not too far out from April, but starting off, you have the treasure. The treasure chest. It's about worry-free finances, right? If you had $1 million, and I know some of you may be saying, well, Melissa, $1 million isn't much, but I feel like you're getting in that energy of abundance, okay? And then the potential is unlimited. Then it's worry-free finances. It's not just maybe a pearl necklace worth $1 million. It's so much more. And I feel like there are hidden gems here below the surface. There is an energy of you tapping into unlimited potential, unlimited reserve, having money in reserve. Okay, the banking system, excess. This is executive energy. Some of you may be in sales. You may be a planner, financial planner here. I am seeing hidden talents coming to the surface, but I feel like this is hidden discoveries about your unlimited potential. And that's what 2024 is all about, right? It's all about breaking down the old. So I don't mind seeing this tower with your surrounding cards. Now, they told me to clarify your final outcome, and I see why here, which I'll explain towards the end. But there's definitely a law of attraction happening here for you. Now, you know what it's like to maybe go without, because we do see here possibly a job loss, a termination, or something coming to an ending, and it's leaving a new beginning. We see that in the deep foundation here. But I see that this new beginning is tied up with a partnership or a long-term investment, possibly retirement here. You could even be working together for a greater cause. I feel like this is global, international, it's worldwide, with the Empress showing up here. It's like you're birthing new ideas into creation, and those new ideas are from within. You could even be, I'm seeing here a couple of people in the reading, so you could be collaborating on an idea that It may have been your idea, but I see other people coming into the mix here to help you grow exponentially. So partnerships, right? Working together, having a fulfilling career. There is a shift taking place here within all careers. There's reciprocity. You need, a seller and a buyer of a sort, right? You need that partnership, that collaboration to be able to focus on goods and services. And your skills and talents are highlighted here as well, Taurus. And I feel like you're getting better at your craft. You're putting your heart and soul into what you love, or that is what you are shifting in your world at this time with the Tower. Because look at this, you have sudden change and it is showing up here. Now these two came out together. So I feel like this is making choices from the heart, and that's why there are some big shifts going on within, right? This is paying attention to maybe your spending at this time if you have gone through a loss, but I feel that there is more abundance to be had because that's the universal laws of reciprocity. You will not be sitting in an energy of lack unless you are constantly believing that you are only open to lack, right? Maybe you're looking at a treasure chest here and you're saying, if only I had $1 million, right? Or I'm broke at this time. Pay attention to your words, your thoughts. They create your reality. And so I feel like adopting that millionaire mindset is really going to push some big changes for you in a really beautiful way with it combined with the Lovers. Okay. The Tower isn't always, it shouldn't be scared. We shouldn't scare the Tower. It can be unexpected, but it's going to come in and shake things up for you to build something more solid in its place. That's why the Towers happen. This is about short term, something short term here for you. There could have been a temporary situation that you've gone through. I do see with this butterfly, this is creativity, it's death, it's transformation. It is being able to shift out of one form into another. Yeah, you've been changing. You've been going through some personal transformations. And I'm hearing, and this came up in another reading the other day. I don't think it was you though, Taurus. I'm hearing that you're not a butterfly anymore. Or excuse me, you're not a caterpillar anymore. You're the butterfly. Like it's time to spread those wings. You have wings. But some of you may have been thinking that you are a caterpillar and you have limited space, right? You get there very slowly. Think of that caterpillar on the ground. I mean, yes, it can climb up things, but you have so much more opportunities when you realize that you have wings. You can go places more quickly, and it's almost like a working smarter, not harder. Yeah, and maybe that's part of that abundant mindset here. Bottom of the deck, you have the Clover. Yeah, this is about risky business, taking a chance. It's about rolling the dice here. And that's what you're doing. That's why you have the Tower. I almost feel like this is a self-induced Tower. I really do. Something internal, transformational, and you're saying, I don't love what's happening in the past. I don't necessarily love that I'm not where I want to be because things may have been a little bit slower, causing you a little bit of a headache, right, with the turtle. But I see that this is the month that you make some choice and you say, I want to go in fully. I want to be 100%. I want to adopt that millionaire mindset, and I'm not going to stop until I achieve my goals. So there is a dedication and a persistence with this energy as well. But I feel like you're being put in a really electrifying position. Yeah, electrifying. And it's like there is this electric energy to the air, Taurus, and you're going to be happy with these changes. I see that here for you. Now, yes, there could have been a loss, but look at this. You have paying bills, you have loan approved, some sort of sale, and then you have money tree. These are beautiful energies here. When the money tree comes in, what happens on a money tree? For those of you that have ever had a live money tree, I have one in both my offices, my home office and my out-of-home office. And what happens when there's new growth, there's new opportunities, it's constantly flourishing, right? Unless you decide not to water it, right? And unless you decide to just avoid it, not take care of it. But if you are focused, same with this plant here, right? If you're focused on growth and watering it, nurturing it, taking care of it, you're going to see that something is going to multiply here. Loan approved. This could be something within the financial backings, financial institution here. This could be a stamp of approval. This can be a certification as well, because I always see that gold foil of a certification here on this loan approved. So that could be helping bring in money as well. Some of you had to take out a short-term loan, and that is showing up here on the butterfly. You could be paying it off this month. You could get a fortune or a sum back in the month of April, and that allows you to pay something off so you don't have to pay astronomical maybe interest rates. You're going to allow yourself with some sort of windfall here. You're going to pay some bills and maybe do a little bit of weekend shopping. Okay, I do see that you're shopping around to put a little more money in your pocket. Maybe you're shopping around on insurance. Maybe you're shopping for furniture for your business. Whatever this is here, I feel it's important to shop around because you could get a really awesome deal, up to 70% off of a product or a service if you're willing. Maybe it's speaking up, maybe willing to ask. Right? Maybe willing to ask a company, hey, if I pay this in advance, will you give me a deal? Or if I pay this in cash, can I get a discount? So I feel like you are concocting ways to save. And I actually see that in your energy here with the Queen of Pentacles. You're being very thrifty, very resourceful, but at the same time, I mean, that could be that millionaire mindset as well. That's probably going to be the title of your reading here because it's definitely prominent. Now back to the Tower and the Lovers. When these two show up, I just have to mention this one small thing. It's not going to resonate with everyone, maybe a 1%. There could have been a love dynamic or connection or relationship at work, and that kind of maybe went south, or some of you may even meet someone at work. I don't feel like it's negative energy though, unless this is not it, unless it was a firing or, a loss, a job loss, but you are aligning with the energy of what your heart and your intuition are really guiding you to do at this time. Okay. The Lovers doesn't just have to be romance. This is making choices that feel balanced within your own intuition, feel balanced within the logic and the heart space energy here. You want to be able to have emotional and financial fulfillment in what it is that you do. I kind of feel you're being of service here in a really big way that touches and electrifies a lot of people. Yeah, there could be a big I feel like this could even be worldwide. It could be global, where there is some sort of electricity in the air. Expect outages. I mean, I've been predicting this for years now. Outages, shortages, or, nothing to scare you, but to prepare you. You probably already know, but being able to not let your emotions get the best of you. Trusting your intuition. I keep hearing that for you. Now, what's below you here, Taurus, is the Fool. Taking that leap of faith. There's that lucky clover, right? This is a lucky break, taking a gamble. You can see that she's leaning over the edge. She's holding her amethyst crystal, so she is being divinely guided. And believe it or not, but the Fool is actually one of the most spiritual major arcanas. It is the major arcana of the soul self. It is the true inner self. And the message is just do it. It's just do it, unencumbered by the stressors of the past or the conditioning that you've gone through, because the Fool hasn't really gone through those things. You have, but you're not letting them affect you moving forward. You're not letting them affect you in a way that brings in fear, false evidence appearing real. You're just going to go for something here. And I feel like that's in the deep foundation. That can be deep within you subconsciously as well. If you haven't done this already, it's bubbling to the surface. That could be what this Tower is, bringing in a push. It's almost like I feel the universe pushing you here, Taurus, pushing you, saying, don't worry, we got you. There's your amethyst. You're connected to the divine. This is what your true inner self really wants. This is spontaneous, yes, but it's part of your human experience. We got you. We're going to catch your fall, and you're going to fly. Remember, you're not a caterpillar. You're not going to drown. You're going to spread your wings and you're going to fly. Recent past here, there could have been communication, messages, travel. There could have been something speedy here for you. This can also be relocating or moving from maybe one company to another, or you may have heard of a merger. I mean, this is big communication, and it's coming in hot. Like one day, here it is. The next day, there's the action, right? Eight of Wands. It could even have been from start to finish within 8 days, right? I see here also with this 8, it's like you could have been putting out some sort of communication or announcement or news after a delay. And I do see a rush of energy, a rush of electricity. I mean, that word keeps coming up here. Maybe there's some electrical shortages or something of that nature that causes you to leap into action here. Okay. Maybe that's that global energy that I'm picking up on, because they're highlighting the globe in her belly. The Empress is one of the most abundant energies in tarot. She gives life, right? She is Mother Earth. She is life. She is the nurturer, the mother, the creator, the divine feminine. She is someone who is super creative, very nurturing, and what she focuses on grows. And I feel like you are focusing, like we just said, on whatever you want to grow, whether it is a business, whether it is your resume, your portfolio, your wealth, your accounts. Mind of a millionaire here. And she has that emperor energy backing her up, taking action. So I feel like these are, energies of balancing the polarities as well, balancing masculine and feminine, balancing night and day and different polarities here. I feel like there could be someone coming in that helps you kind of see things that maybe you weren't able to see before. This could even be a mother or a very close friend or a boss or someone a little bit older, someone who believes in you, Taurus. I mean, if that's not yourself. Now, 9 of Pentacles, she is pre-Empress. She is someone who, she enjoys life's luxuries in the earthly realm, right? She has the nicer things. She drives maybe the nicer vehicle or has that nice home, but she also realizes that she is the one that's reliable for herself, creating a life that she loves. 9 can be an independent energy here. It doesn't mean that you don't have an emperor or an empress, but I feel like you're good. Regardless of where you're at, you are heading into a place where you're going to enjoy your treasures. This is big energy. I feel like the majority of you that I'm tapping into, you are either you're sitting on a pot of gold or a pot of treasure. Maybe you don't even realize it yet. This could be hidden talents that really take you to fame or take you to large amounts of money. But the 9 of Pentacles is also about self-sufficiency, security, safety, hard work. But she's enjoying the riches of her hard work. She's reaching for that pentacle and she's creative. She looks good and she has a big old pentacle right in that pot there. So I feel like there's plenty more where that came from is the message that I'm getting here, Taurus. There's plenty more where that came from. All right, we have the Queen of Pentacles in your energy. It is showing up in the reverse, but that's okay because remember there is lower and higher frequencies of everything. There's polarity in everything. And the Queen of Pentacles, when she's showing up in this way, I feel like you are reprogramming how you view money. She's all about the money, right? We see that you're well on your way. 9 of Pentacles, she is the Queen of Pentacles, but she's working on her dollar. She's working on her finances, her stability. What does she need to do to create that life that is of luxury, a life of worry-free finances? So you're putting your thriftiness or your savviness into action here. And that's why I feel she's in reverse, is because that's the Tower. What do I want to do with the knowledge that I have, with that information? I know that I can make my money grow. What do I want to do with it? So you're assessing what's working, what's not, but you're also looking into, I'm getting like futuristic outcomes. Maybe you're looking at graphs or you're looking at I think there's a special word for that. Looking at projection. Thank you, Spirit. It's like you're looking at the projections of the future when it comes to finances based on maybe how you've done or how other people have done, because you realize that what you have is top notch. There's something here. What you have is top notch here. And you're feeling it. You got a healthy ego. I'm hearing Lizzo's voice. It's not giving me a specific, Spirit's not giving me a specific song, but it's like very confident in who you are, confident in your abilities. I mean, maybe some of you are jamming out to Lizzo here, but the Queen of Wands is confident. She walks into a room and, you know, her heels are clicking. She has her nice clothes on. She has her hair done and she is magnified. She's electric. I keep getting that word for you. So female or male, it does not matter here, but you really are glowing up here. And even if you're not wearing high heels or not dressed to the nines, you're feeling it internally. And this is about rebuilding a sense of confidence and pushing through any insecurities that you've had around money or the ego here in a non-healthy way. Attachments, unhealthy attachments can lower the ego or it can be egocentric, right? But I feel like you're finding that middle ground. You're finding that healthy ego and you may be strutting it a little bit here, Taurus, but not in a way of, I think I'm better than anyone else. It's a way of, I know what I got. Right? I'm good at what I got here. And I feel they're giving me 5-star. Like I see a 5-star. I don't know if this is a Google review or it's just symbolic here for people are looking at your skills as the 5 stars. So, I mean, this is coming in hot for you. I like it. The hopes and fears, emotional fulfillment, King of Cups, right? You want to be able to make money doing what you love. Who doesn't, right? They say if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. But I also see here that there is the energy of the grunt work, right? Maybe doing the things that you don't love to do, right? I love being here with you beautiful folks. I love being able to tune in, but then there's the back end of it. Granted, I don't edit any of my videos, but we still need to upload and come up with the names, and there's still the back end of it. And I kind of see that here with you as well, but you're starting to either get more comfortable with the back end, or you're hiring people to help you, or you're learning or educating yourself. So you can kind of be that solopreneur here and either glow up in a company, in a business dynamic here. It's almost as if you were to lose your status tomorrow, I feel like you have skills that really outshine. And some of you are saying, Melissa, I did lose it. And I've been looking now for months. If that's the case, I really want you to take a look and see if, you know, Queen of Wands energy, possibly in reverse, which can be insecurities. It can be maybe even some soul lessons here around your self-worth. Just take a look into that here as well, because a lot of times if the universe is putting out a pause, right? If the universe is saying, well, now's not the time, but trust in divine timing. We have some lessons to learn in the meantime. That's why we come to Earth, guys. That's why we come to Earth, is we learn, we evolve, we grow, but it's what we do in those moments of growth. Do you want to just give up and lay on the floor and, you know, not move? You could, right? Or you can get up and you can put one foot in front of the other and you can adapt that millionaire mindset and you can say, I got this. And I feel like that's where you're at. That's what you're doing. King of Cups. All right. We have final outcome energy. And I had to chuckle when this came out because the rest of your cards are really rich in energy here. And then you get, you know, the headache 5 of Swords. Like, win at all cost, right? But I actually, for the first time, because a lot of times 5 of Swords is chaos, right? But for the first time, I feel good about this 5 of Swords. And that probably is why Spirit had me pull a clarifier, which is the 9 of Cups. There's your wish fulfillment. It's almost like with this 5 of Swords, yes, it may feel mentally conflicting at times, or it feels like you may be getting maybe even pressure. I'm getting ascension symptoms, and I just talked about this in Aries reading as well with the Schumann resonance and a spike in frequencies and energy. Some of you could even be getting ringing in the ears, headaches, pressure. But what I'm picking up from this 5 of Swords, I don't feel like this is conflict with someone else. I feel like you're telling yourself, I'm going to do what it takes to win. Even if it means that I have to put my blood, sweat, and tears into a situation. It's like you're not giving up. You're not giving up on your dream. You're not giving up on your soul purpose, and you're not giving up on your mission, even if it causes you a little bit of a headache, even if you have to jump through some hoops. Because look at this guy in the background. Some sort of blood has been shed, but he has his arms up in the air like he just don't care, right? He is someone who, I'm getting like fighting the good fight. You may be standing up for a cause here. You may be putting in blood, sweat, and tears because it means so much to you. I've never received that message from the Five of Swords, but here it is for you. And I have full body goosebumps right now because they're showing me the Lovers. The reason why you're willing to endure this Five of Swords is because this is your heart's desire. This is part of your soul's purpose, your mission. And if you don't give up, you're going to reach that 9, which we have double 9s. We have the 9 of Pentacles, right? We have the 9 of Cups here. Do we have any other 9s? Some of you may even be seeing, we have a 3 here, maybe 3, 6, 9 as well. But I definitely like this. You're a fighter. You're not going to give up on your dream. Let's get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have, please? All that glitters. All that glitters isn't always gold, right? And you're realizing that. But look at, you have the glitter and you have the treasure chest. So you know what is masked and ugly and hidden. You see that truth in the world. But that may be the catalyst that puts you in that Five of Swords where you're not going to give up. Because what card is that? It's card 16. What do we have here as the catalyst energy? And part of what's the challenge for you is the Tower. That's card 16. Some of you may be born on the 16th. 16 could be significant. Let's get the message here for you. All right. All that glitters is a need to go beyond or see beyond the superficial. And that may be why you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That may be why you have the Tower. The Tower is breaking down a belief system of maybe lack of mentality, not having enough, or too much focus on materialism. Yeah, sometimes that Queen of Queen of Pentacles in reverse, she can be very, very materialistic. Now, there's nothing wrong with having things, right? Nothing wrong. But when it comes to the point where it's clutter or it is cluttering even our minds or our space, I feel like then you're getting rid of stuff. Then you're doing something new. This is the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, and it can be mercurial energy as well. So when it does come to prosperity, sometimes an opportunity looks so good that it glitters, right? And maybe you just can't resist it, especially when it appears others are doing so well and have hit the mother lode. During the American gold rush, everyone hurried west to find their fortune and then deserted entire towns after the mining depleted the gold veins in the earth. So too can you deplete yourself as you chase after the latest shiny things that caught your eye. This is an important message, Taurus, because yeah, we can adopt that millionaire mindset, but I feel like you are being shown opportunities that are in your highest good. And that's why you have the Lovers crossing your path here as well. There is a mercurial quality to your present circumstance. Pay no attention to those who chase after fool's gold. Resist the temptations to be jealous of others. What they have achieved may not be the true success that you seek. So don't compare yourself to them. You see only the surface right now, only the sparkle, but be assured that you will experience your own shining moment if you stick to, what you know. But I also see here, there's something with breaking out of, taking what you know and taking that leap, like breaking out of that caterpillar energy into that butterfly. All that glitters, it may not always be gold, right? But I see that you are going to get to the bottom. There's something within you, something quite unique. And the protection message says, isn't it wonderful how spirit protects you? So that this Tower moment, it may be something that you really, really wanted. Maybe you thought it was your dream, or you thought it was your heart's desire. Maybe it was one of those treasures up top. But I'm really getting a strong pull towards what you truly desire is underneath. It's not just this pearl that's up top here. It's not just, the top, the gold piece. There's something deep within, like it says, the veins of the earth. We have the earth here showing up at the Empress. There is more abundance coming in. So if you were denied, rejected, or if you are in that Queen of Wands energy even in reverse, maybe that is about comparing, because sometimes that Queen of Wands, she can compare what she has to what others have. And if that is the case here, I definitely see that you're going to go within. There's riches beyond. There's riches in the veins of the earth here. And you are going to hit that mother lode. You're going to hit that dream or that jackpot. So, I mean, I can't get that song out of my head. Definitely if you had $1 million. All right, let's get a few messages from your spirit animals. At this time, Taurus, I just ask if you can, please take a nice deep breath in from the solar plexus chakra, the belly area. With your eyes closed, exhale your breath and tune into your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps your animals are wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be a pet that's crossed over the rainbow bridge, one that's visited through your dreams, or maybe visited your space outdoors. There is no right or wrong answer, Taurus. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway where I draw one winner around the first of each month, all you need to do is drop your animals or animal in the comment section below the video. And I personally will enter you into that giveaway where I draw one winner around the first of each month and post right back here on the channel. All right. So we just had a big clump of cards come out. We're not going to take that many, but let's get one more power animal here, please. Thank you, Spirit. We have the otter. Aries also got the otter as well. And this is a beautiful reminder that you're never alone, right? You're not alone. That's why you have the ring. There's some sort of partnership here, partnership with spirit, partnership with a new soul contract, a new company, a new organization. Even though you have this solopreneur or solo independent energy about you, you still realize that there's reciprocity, that you need others to grow as well. And this is card 42. Some of you may be 42, 52, 67, or 37. And Otter says you're never alone. You have the scarab beetle. Magic works through you. Or scarab beetle. Magic works through you. Yeah, you are the magician. You have the ability to bring in that magical touch, that electric touch, right? I feel like you're doing big things here. And you're going to feel that electricity. You're going to feel that magic, especially in the month of April. You have the wolf. That could be lone wolf. It could be wolf traveling in a pack, right? It says turn knowledge into wisdom. And that was brought up earlier as well. You have this innate wisdom about you. You've gone through a lot. You have tasted the sweet success of, abundance, but you've also know what it feels like to have gone through major loss. So you can turn that knowledge into wisdom. And I keep getting here, there's more where that came from. Okay, there's more where that came from. And that's why you have the money tree. And then lastly, you have lion spirit. It says, be generous. Be generous of spirit. Be generous of your services, your goods, your gifts, because that law of reciprocity, it's going to bring it back to you tenfold. And know that spirit is bringing abundance your way, because you in your own right, you are attracting abundance because your frequency is that of, a millionaire. And again, it doesn't have to be money. But of course, we need money to survive and to live and to pay the rent and the mortgage and bills and all that, yada, yada. But I also see that this is generosity, kindness, it's compassion. It's not succumbing to the lower frequencies of maybe the strength energy, which is self-sabotage. It is shadow aspects or limiting beliefs around weaknesses, around survival, right? Getting into that roar, stealing from others because we need to survive. I mean, yes, we've gone through that. We've seen that happen. We've seen greed. We've seen all that. But this is the energy here of also self-discipline and kindness. So I feel like you have the discipline to really go big places. All right, last but not least, Taurus, let's get a message from the soul's truth and see what your soul wants you to tune into or know at this time that can help you on your path. All right. What are you resisting feeling? That's why you have the Lovers as the challenge. We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Beautiful. I mean, that is the Tower and the Lovers in a nutshell, right? So your soul action, allow yourself to feel this wave. Maybe it's a tsunami. Maybe it's a little tidal wave. Chances are it's going to be big with the Tower. This is something within you. Your emotions may feel, all over the place, but they are like the tides. They're going to come in, they're going to go out. Let it move through you no matter how long it lasts. Then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. That sweet freedom within your soul, that's part of your outcome, right? Yeah, there's something here that you may be resisting even though I'm getting a strong energy with the Five of Swords. Make sure you're focusing your thoughts on that of abundance first and foremost, even if you have to jump through some hoops to get there, but allow your emotions to ride that wave because we have a combination here of water with the cup and the mental with the swords. So that is what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that was helpful. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, comment, hit that subscribe and bell notification if you haven't already. And of course, drop your power animals in the comment section below the video to be entered into that free reading giveaway. And thank you so very much for tuning in today. Lots of love.